Fight Live returns to Channel 5 this Friday. Two of Britain's most exciting super lightweights collide at London's legendary York Hall. Don't miss Eubank vs Farrell this Friday on Channel 5.
I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is Colm McGuigan for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined by Michael Conlan today. Mick, how's things?
All good, mate. All good. Just resting between sessions at the minute.
How's the camp been so far for you?
That's been good. I've just got the work done. Got through everything I needed to get through. Spawns went well. Trains went well. So I'm prepared. I'm ready to go.
Last time out, we've seen you in a battle against Miguel Mariaga in Belfast. How did you think that went, and what do you take from that fight into this next fight against Kareem Gurfi?
Yeah, listen, I went in there. Loss. First loss in my career. And I went in there against a massive puncher in Mariaga. There was an awful lot of boxes ticked in that fight to show that I am the same fighter I believe I was. I'm still on the path where I know I need to be to get to where I need to get to. So, I took an awful lot from it. I was in there with a dangerous opposition and handled him with ease. So, I'm looking forward to getting into this next one now and putting on a bit of a performance.
What does Kareem Gurfi bring to the table for you this time around? What weaknesses do you need to exploit to get that win on December 10th?
Gurfi's a very good fighter, and he's a banana skin type kind of guy. You can't overlook him because people seem to overlook him. He always pulls off kind of the upsets and stuff. So one thing I'm doing is I'm making sure I'm not overlooking him. He's a good guy, good defense, good left hook, and has a bit of pop in his shots. He can be a dangerous guy if you let him be, but I'll go in there and I'll exploit a few things.
Mick, obviously you co-promote these shows with Jamie. What does that entail for you, especially whenever you are the main event on some of these shows as well?
Yeah, listen, it could be tough if I didn't have Jamie. He makes all the decisions really when I'm fighting. I take a back seat and obviously he asks me things and runs things by me, but he's at the forefront and he's doing everything. So anything which is about me in fight week and in the build to the fight, he doesn't run by me. He handles all that, but everything else, other fights and fights on the undercard and stuff, he asks me my opinion, and I give him my 2 cents.
Can't hear you. I think you're covering over the mic. Sorry, got you there. Yeah. With this type of event, what other fight on this card are you most looking forward to? And if you had to pick a fight of the night other than your own, what would it be?
Obviously, Tyrone McKenna. What an exciting fight. Every fight he's in is exciting. So I think he's always going to be in the run for fight of the night. Most likely the favourite for fight of the night every time. But no, I'm looking forward to seeing the development still of our young prospects, and Kurt Walker and Kieran Malloy. I think I've enjoyed their development over the last fight and seeing them even on Paddy's undercard when he fought in Germany and stuff, and seeing their improvements there. Again, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to bring. I'm enjoying their journey, probably more than I enjoyed my own journey at the start, because it's not me and the pressure aren't on me. Although there is a certain type of pressure because I don't want them to lose, don't want them to slip up or anything like that. I want them to win. And I'm just enjoying the journey and seeing how they develop. And I think they're going really well at the minute. So I'm looking forward to watching them. And obviously, Paddy McCrory, IBO world champion, he's on the card again and ready to go again. So you got to give that man credit. And, I'm looking forward to seeing him go out there and getting a nice homecoming.
I spoke to Cal Sarland about what's next for Paddy McCrory because obviously Sarland have an option on him with Wasserman in his next fight. And he said to me he likes the Lyndon Arthur fight. Is that a fight that you think that is a potential for Paddy next?
That's potential. But at the minute, the world's his oyster. they're saying that as he's one of their fighters, and that's what they want to see. But there's bigger fights. There's bigger fights than Lyndon Arthur. And more money on the table than Lyndon Arthur, I would presume. So, um, he's a man that can call shots now, and I'm really happy for him in that sense. And we'll do our utmost to get him what he needs and get him who he wants. So yeah, I think it's definitely an option. Definitely one which will be explored. But there's also other fights out there which will also be explored.
There's a massive chance that Kitty Taylor fights at Croke Park next year. Is that a card that you would like to be on? And you've made it clear that you want that Leigh Wood rematch. You've said
Yeah,
it time and time again. Do you think that fight could go onto that card?
it could. And it would be great if it did. But I won't hold my breath. As you know, I might die. So, yeah, I don't know. If it happened, it would be fantastic. If Leigh would ever takes the rematch, it would be fantastic. But that's a big if, and it's time waits for no man, as they say. And I'm not waiting around. I'm getting on with my career and doing what I got to do. And I'll fight for a world title, whether it's Leigh Wood or whether it's someone else. I'll fight for a world title in the next 6 to 12 months anyway. So I'm excited on that front, and whether who or whoever it is, it doesn't really matter.
Once you get that win on December 10th, what's next for Michael Conlon?
I'll aim for a world title shot in my next fight after this. I don't know who, I don't know which one, but I'm aiming. I'm ranked high enough in a lot of the organizations, and we'll be pushing kind of to get that position and get to where we need to get to. But whatever happens. Boxing's a funny old game. Things chop and change so quickly. Champions change so quickly at the moment, and whatever way things play out, they will play out.
Harlem Eubank, stablemate of yours, one of your best friends, headlines in York Hall on
Yeah,
Friday night. Talk to me a
yeah,
bit about that.
yeah. I'm excited for him. His first time, where the camera's just on him, and he's deserved it, man. And I'm not lying when I say like to get the work he puts in, and the enthusiasm he does it with is amazing. With no fights, he's still in the gym, he's still working, he's always learning, always trying to improve, and his development over a short space of time, being the last 2 3 years, from being relatively like really novice to like a really well developed fighter, and I think he can be a danger in that division in Britain. At the minute, definitely. He's flying, so I'm looking forward to it. I think we'll see another devastating performance, and one that he will grab with both hands. The chance to shine live on Channel 5. It'll be fantastic.
Finally, another stablemate of yours, Josh Kelly, in a massive fight in 2 weeks against Troy Williamson. Talk to me a bit about that and how do you think that one goes?
Yeah, next week. What week isn't it away now? What a fight! I think it's going to be an exciting one. We all know the bags of talent Josh has and the ability he has, and how how difficult he can be for any opponent. And you look at Troy Williamson and you go, talent ways, it doesn't match up. But this guy is just a Trojan. It's his nickname is the Trojan, and he's going to keep coming and coming and coming. So it's an exciting fight, a great clash of styles. You've got the warrior versus the slickster, and I'm excited for this one fight. I actually wish it could be there, but I can't be because we're going to be we're fighting the week after, so we'll be heading back home. But um, it promised to be a great fight, and I think Josh will go out and put on a very special performance, especially up in the northeast. It's a massive fight for up there. Bringing big boxing back up there again live on Channel 5. So fair play.
Well, Mick, thank you very much for your time today. I know you're a busy man, and hopefully we'll catch up again on Fight Week. Appreciate it, mate.
Yes, mate. Good man.
Fight Live returns to Channel 5 this Friday. Two of Britain's most exciting super lightweights collide at London's legendary Your Call. Don't miss Eubank versus Farrell this Friday on Channel 5.
I'm gonna share something with you that might put me in a very negative light. Yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.